To understand Salesforce.com, it helps to understand why the company was founded and how it evolved into what it is today. Salesforce was co-founded by Mark Benioff, and his original goal was to provide customer relationship management software that was delivered entirely over the internet. Customers would no longer need to purchase servers, network infrastructure, or install software. All they would need is an internet connection and a web browser. Now, back in 1999, when Salesforce was founded, this was a pretty radical departure from the traditional client-server model, especially for business software. Today, this delivery model is known as software as a service and is part of cloud computing, for which Salesforce is widely recognized as an industry leader. So, Salesforce started as a CRM company and evolved into much more over time. So let's take a look at CRM. CRM is a model that is used to manage an organization's interactions. Things like phone calls, emails, meetings, and even social media, both with customers and prospects. The focus of these interactions often includes, but is not limited to, sales, marketing, and support. When a sales rep closes a deal or a support agent receives a call, these are the types of activities that you would expect to be recorded within CRM software. The goals of CRM implementations vary depending on the organization, but there are a few common themes. Increase sales, increase communication, particularly between different departments, decrease operating costs, and streamlining business processes are all common goals. CRM is a major component of the Salesforce platform, and it's delivered primarily through two product suites. The Sales Cloud gives organizations the sales and marketing tools to streamline the process of capturing, quantifying, and ultimately selling new and recurring customers. It also has tools to run marketing campaigns and measure return on marketing investment. The Service Cloud, on the other hand, streamlines processing support requests, validating and enforcing support contracts, and providing customer self-service resources such as an online knowledge base. I'm simplifying a bit here. Both product suites can do a whole lot more than that. The great thing about Salesforce is that since all of this is on the same platform, your sales and service teams are always accessing the same information and can easily collaborate. Now, if the Sales or Service Cloud doesn't do exactly what you need, you can build your own application on Salesforce as well. That application can either extend existing CRM functionality or can be completely standalone. For instance, I could build a standalone application to track job postings and applicants, or a software development company could build an application to track customer-reported bugs that extends the existing functionality of the Service Cloud. The App Exchange allows Salesforce partners to develop and distribute custom applications for Salesforce. As a Salesforce customer, you can find applications on the App Exchange and with just a few clicks install them into your Salesforce. It's similar to buying applications on your smartphone. Many of them are even free as well. Instead of building my own recruiting application, I could instead install Job Science from the App Exchange, which is a full-featured recruiting and talent management app that's built entirely on Salesforce. And there are literally thousands of others to choose from. Now, Salesforce can do quite a bit more than this as well, which we'll touch on later. But CRM and applications are a big part of Salesforce, and it does them really well. Here's why. You can't talk about Salesforce these days without talking about chatter. It's kind of like Facebook met Twitter, met your company's data. Just closed a deal and want to let your boss know? Post on the opportunity and reference your boss's name. They'll get notified and can reply directly in email or through chatter. You can use hashtags, create groups, and follow both people and records to stay in the loop. Even invite customers to join the conversation. It's pretty cool. The next feature, Universal Search, was introduced when Chatter was launched. You can search any term in Salesforce and it will display the results from any records or indexed files that contain that search term. Provided that you have access to that record or file, of course. You can create reports within seconds. Dashboards allow you to graphically represent a group of reports and capture a great deal of information on a single page. You can run a report or a dashboard and refresh it. It's up to date within seconds. You can schedule reports and dashboards for automated email delivery as well. This is great if you want key metrics for your organization delivered to your inbox on a daily or weekly basis. The social profile lets you view customers and prospects' activities on social networks such as LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter directly in Salesforce. Privacy is respected as it uses your accounts on these services. So if you aren't friends with someone on Facebook, then you aren't going to be able to view their posts. And none of this information is stored directly in Salesforce. It just provides an easier way for you to find that information readily. You can access Salesforce today via mobile device, and the experience is scheduled to be entirely revamped shortly with the launch of Salesforce Touch. Integration with email clients like Outlook to Salesforce is also possible so that everything is kept in sync. Now we're getting into the stuff that I love. Salesforce is an incredibly flexible platform to create and administer applications. Here's a quick overview of a few features. Page layouts let you change which fields are displayed on the screen and in what order. Let's say I want email to appear above phone on my lead screen. 3 clicks, done. Goes into effect for everyone using that layout as soon as I save it. Let's say that I want to capture why a sales opportunity is lost. Out of the box, there isn't a place to put that information in Salesforce. With a few clicks, I can add a field to that page, and again, it's immediately available. Okay, great, I've got a place to put that information, but my sales reps are marking deals as lost and forgetting to fill out the reason why. Well, with a validation rule, I can enforce data quality by requiring this field, but only when the opportunity is lost. This isn't particularly complex either. It's similar to writing a formula in Excel. Want to be notified when a deal is lost? Set up a workflow rule with email notification including the details of the opportunity and the reason it was lost. Now let's say that I want a manager to approve all deals over $100,000. I can set up an approval process. This is all coupled with a robust security model that enforces what access each user has within Salesforce. This model can scale to accommodate very complex scenarios as well. And Salesforce also supports multiple languages and multiple currencies. This means that your satellite office in Paris can use Salesforce in French, enter amounts in euros, and the folks in the US can view those same pages in English and the corresponding US dollar amount. Now you can do a lot with configuration, but you can do a whole lot more with code. Visualforce and Apex can be used to create completely custom pages and drive advanced logic. You can interact with Salesforce data via the API as well, which allows you to integrate other systems. Sites allows you to publish Salesforce data to the internet, maintain your company directory using Salesforce, and then publish it to the web. Update the data in Salesforce and the change is live immediately. There are development and deployment tools to manage releasing your code into production as well. I mentioned earlier that Salesforce could do more than just CRM and applications. Here are a few examples, but we aren't going into details here. Using the 1-1-1 model, the company donates 1% of its employees' time, 1% of its technology, and 1% of its resources to philanthropic efforts. For nonprofits, this means that you can get 10 free enterprise licenses and deep discounts on additional licenses and other products. Additionally, Salesforce has a suite of tools called the Nonprofit Starter Kit that is designed to make Salesforce suit the needs of many nonprofit organizations. So let's wrap up. Salesforce is a company that sells a software platform to manage CRM and other applications. It's awesome because it's hosted in the cloud so you don't have to worry about infrastructure, and it delivers an incredible amount of flexibility through its features. Thanks for watching. CertifiedOnDemand.com helps people learn Salesforce. Visit our website for details.